Good evening. Today we are going to see the second assignment of unit number 3, that is shear stresses and bending stresses. And in this we are with the typical problems which are from your bending stresses. Now you can see we have first a small dam of height 2 meter is constructed of vertical wood beams AB of thickness 120 millimeter as shown in figure. Consider the beam B simply supported top and bottoms, and we have to determine maximum bending stress. Now if you will remember your fluid mechanics, in this one we know that our intensity that increases of water as we go downside. So we have given data this L 2000 T 120 millimeter, gamma 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube. Flexural formula sigma by y is equal to m by I is equal to E by R, and this is our dam. And our intensity of water at this point we have 0, and it increases towards the bottom, and we will get it as gamma into h at bottom. So you can see this gamma into h 9.81 into t 2, it comes 19.62 kilonewton per meter. We have considered unit width, so we have b is equal to 1 meter over here, and we have t is equal to 120 millimeter. So now, knowing this, we will consider it as a beam with on one side we have intensity 0, other side 19.62, and then we will find maximum bending moment in this. So we will first find value of RA. So this we have taken as A point, we have this as B point, and we are taking moment about RA. So we have this as RB, and this we have RA. Now taking moment, we will have total load will act at center, and that will be 1 half base into height 1 half into 19.62 into 2. So we have 1 half 19.62 into 2, and it will act at 2 by 3 from 0 height. So 2 by 3 into 2, and that will be minus RB into 2 equal to 0 gives us RB 13.08 kilonewton. Apply Fy0, so RA plus RB minus 19.62, and RA will be 6.54 kilonewton. And then we have to find out actually point of zero force, zero shear force. Now try to understand this. We are being in this fashion. So we have triangular load. So this is 2 meter. We have triangular load over here, and we have this value 19.62. Now let us we will consider at a distance x we have shear force 0. So we will get it as y. So we have a reaction as 6.54. So we will get now portion only this portion. So this will be x, this will be y, and this will be 6.54. So this load is acting in downward direction. So we have 6.54 minus half x into y. Now we have to make a y in terms of x, and we have considered this. So we have this will be 19.62. So y by x, and that is equal to 19.62 by 2, and we will get y as 9.81 x. So you can see there 9.81 x. And by substituting this value, we will get x as 1.155 meter, and therefore y we have substituted in this equation, we will get 11.33 kilonewton per meter, and therefore maximum bending moment at this. Now x we have that is 1.155, and y we have 11.33. So we have 6.54 into this minus. Now total load will act half base into height. So base 1.155, 11.33, and now moment we have to take about this. So from right angle we have 1/3. So 1/3 into 1.155, and that gives us bending moment 5.03 kilonewton meter. I we know BD cube by 12. B is 1000 unit width we have considered. T we have 120 cube by 12 comes 144 into 10 raised to 6 millimeter to the power 4, and then substitute value sigma by y, because t d we have 120. So y we will get half of this, and that will be 60 millimeters. So m by I, and from this we will get sigma, that is equal to 2.1 MPa. So maximum bending stress we have 2.1 MPa. Then second problem, a railroad is subjected. Now you can read the problem. You are with this one, and we have given this data. Now given data we have 175, 175.5, 1.5, and if we will see, we have this as rectangular section, and with B we have now 300. So we have little bit like this. B is larger, so this is 300, and we have this as 250. Now, maximum bending moment will be at center. But we have to find out this intensity Q. Load we know. So load divided by this span gives us intensity of UDL. So this is flexural formula, intensity of UDL, that is equal to total load 175 into 2. So this 350 comes from 2 into 175 divided by 2.5, because this is 1.5, 0.5, 0.5, and we will get it as 140 kilonewton per meter. So we have this as 140 kilonewton per meter. And now we will take bending moment at center. So we have this distance as 0.75 meter. So UDL will be 0.75 plus 0.5. So this comes 1.25, and maximum bending moment at center 140 into 1.25 into 1.25 by 2 minus 150 into 0.75, and we will get minus 21.875. Means we are going to be tension at top and compression at bottom, as we are getting it as minus. And then I have BD cube by 12, and then sigma by 125, because we have H 120 250. So Y is 125, and sigma we will get, that is 7 MPa. So this is second problem where we have value of sigma. And then third we have the cross section of the beam is rectangular with width B and height 2B. So now you can see we have this allowable bending stress is given. We have that is 60 MPa, and density is 77. Neglecting weight of beam, calculate required width of beam. Also considering the weight of the beam, calculate required width of the beam. So first case we will have with this. So here we have given, that is value of sigma is given 60 MPa, and then we have given section. So we have width as B and depth at 2B. So now first we will find reactions. So we have this will be RA, and we have this will be RB. So we have 3.5 into 0.45 into 0.45 by 2. So we are taking moment about A. So total distance we have 0.45 minus RB into zero point 0.3, and we will get value of RB 1.18 kilonewton. Fy 0. So we will get RA plus RB minus 3.5 into 0.45, RA 0.395 kilonewton. Then you can see the shear force diagram. We have this as actually 0.395, then 0.65, 0.53, and 0. And if we will see our zero shear force, we will have 0.113, where we have maximum bending moment positive 0.022 and maximum negative 0.039. So we have to consider maximum 0.039. Now you can go this with this. I have not calculated this. You can consider this. We have this as 0.395. This distance we have 0.113, and we have this UDL, that is equal to 3.5 kilonewton per meter, and you can take bending moment, and that will get, you will get it as 0.395 into 0.113 minus 3.5 into 0.113 square by 2, and you will get value that is equal to 0.022, and this this value we will get directly. We will consider this as 0.15, and we have this as UDL 3.5 kilonewton per meter, and then you will get directly, that is 3.5 into 0.15 square by 2, and you will get this value, that is 0.039. And then we will substitute the value in flexural formula. So again we have tension top and compression bottom at negative side. So B we have B, and D we have 2B, and from this we will get value of B as 9.92 millimeter width. Now this is without considering weight. Now if I have to consider weight, then I have self weight, that is density into area. Density into area, and density into area we have B into 2B, and we have substituted these values of B and 2B, and we will get self weight 0.015. We have value 3.5 plus 0.015, this comes 3.515, and we have this value. And then in the same way we will find reaction. So we will have RB 1.186 and RA we will get it as 0.398, and same way we have to find out. So actually this is not zero point 0.4, so this is 0.398. I have actually first round up it, but considering the weight, these values variation is very small, and therefore instead of zero point 0.4, I have considered 3 digits. Now this comes 0.114. In last we will have 0.113, and then we have bending moment 0.0023 and 0.039. In the same fashion we have to calculate, and then substitute the values. You will get B as 9.96, and D we can have B into 2, and that will gives you value of D. So likewise we have to find out the values of width and depth from this. So these are the problems which are related with your exercise 2. So we will stop here only. Thank you.